Hi everybody, today I will be kind of re-unboxing this package here. This is a Monterey Bay Knives Slayback and I just filmed myself unboxing it. There was some stuff I wanted to check and didn't want to put up on video until I had checked it. So we'll get to that in a second or two. Inside the cardboard box it ships in, there's this pouch here. Very nice pouch. Nicely made, nice quality feeling pouch. And this pocket here. We have Monterey Bay Knives microfiber cloth, and in this pocket here we have Monterey Bay Knives Slayback. Now, the reason that I chose the Slayback was because I'd seen a little while ago the Monterey Bay Knives EWC for everywhere carry, and I thought it had to be right up there with the very best UK legal carry knives available. And I've had my eye on one for quite a while. I was signed up to email alerts when they came back in stock on Monterey Bay Knives website. And then I saw one of these on Facebook, and it's essentially an EWC with a Wharncliffe blade. And I'm quite partial to Wharncliffe blades, certainly for the kind of tasks that I do with my UK legal carry knife. They're very good. They're very good at opening packages and boxes and that kind of thing. They certainly struggle with sort of cutting down onto material, chopping board work, that kind of thing. It's not something that I really do with my UK legal carry. You'll see here this one is in the raindrop carbon fibre, which is very nice. But the thing I had to check, which is why I'm filming this, is I didn't order the raindrop carbon fibre. Can I find the thing? There we go, yeah. Monterey Bay Knives Slayback Traditional CF. That's the normal carbon fibre instead of the raindrop. However, it was a bit of a toss-up for me. Seeing it in person, I really like the raindrop. So I'll get in touch with them and let them know that it's the wrong way around. But I think if they give me the option, I think I'll just stick to this one. So, other than that, first impressions on this knife. It's brilliant. It's really, really good. It's quite frankly exceptional. I really thoroughly like it. The action, I would have to go and say the action's good as I mess it up. There we go. The action is exceptional. Very little pressure on the spine. A lot of people don't like that. The detent isn't hugely strong. The detent's strong to a degree. It's not going to like fall shut, but it doesn't take a huge amount of pressure to get the blade to swing itself closed, which I certainly very much like. Something I really like, and I'm very glad is a feature here. You can see the blade tang rises up out of the handle as the knife starts to close. And that means that when I'm holding the knife how I would be when I'm using it and choked up on it, the blade can't close on my finger because my finger is holding this piece down, which is holding the blade in. That's excellent. It means this knife feels really pretty secure to use, even if the detent does go and the blade starts to close. I'm not worried about it hitting my finger. I'll happily do this kind of thing. It's not really an issue. So that's great. That's very reassuring, and it's something all UK legals should really have some means of doing, some means of stopping the blade closing on your fingers. We'll throw in some size comparisons. Here's another UK legal carry flip joint. This is the CRKT Symmetry. Spyderco UK PK, the most popular, if not the most popular UK legal carry. We've got a Hinderer XM Slippy. And last but not least, the CRKT Pillar, the Heine Haynes edition, which is a non-locking UK legal carry knife. So predictably, it's in about the same size category as the other 3-inch bladed non-locking knives. I'm sure you saw that coming. But this is certainly by far and away the smoothest, by far and away the best action. It's lovely, it feels incredibly well made. I really like, you can see that the jimping is still quite prominent when the knife is open. Yeah, you can still see the edge of that jimping here, which is great. It really does grip your finger. It feels like it would stop me sliding up on the blade, which is something I tend to worry about with knives with very straight handled designs. That's why I often like knives with a big blade guard like the Hinderer XM18. So it's nice that there's a bit of grip there to stop your hand sliding up onto the blade. In terms of blade markings, we're very minimal here, sorry, as you can see. So there's absolutely no markings whatsoever on the show side. There is a Monterey Bay Knives logo on the back, and then R. Laconico, which is the designer's name, Ray Laconico, on the spine, which is a really pleasant place to put it. That to me looks just very nice, very pleasant, very classy. It's very minimal on both sides, really. Very minimal. There's certainly no like ZT or Kershaw paragraphs that people often complain about. Yeah, it's very nice. I would have liked to have seen a steel label. I'll maybe take it apart later and have a look, but I certainly can't. Oh, I won't need to. There we go. M390. That's also very pleasant. Well done. Well done hiding the steel labelling like that. It's very good. The pocket clip is also very nice. It goes in and out of my pocket fairly well. I think it might get a bit snagged on thicker pockets because there's not a huge amount of ramp here. But it's very good. It's nice and kind of snappy. Holds the knife quite well in the pocket, which is really quite good with something that is fairly expensive and fairly lightweight. Ergonomically, it's very good. The materials here, well, we've talked about them already. Raindrop carbon fibre and M390. Excellent. This is a really thoroughly nice knife. I'm pretty confident this is going to be my favourite UK legal carry. It feels far safer to use than a lot of UK legal carries. Far easier to deploy and close. Nice to carry. Excellent quality. Excellent blade steel. This is just wonderful. It did cost $180 for this model, $30 for the shipping to the UK. I was one of the lucky ones who avoided a charge as it came into the country, so it could have been a bit more than that. I don't think there's a problem with that at all. For the build quality and the materials here, I think that is a completely reasonable price. Given there's certainly... left my finger in the way again. There we go. Given there is certainly not many high-end flip joints, if any, I'm sure they could be charging far more than they are. But I think that price is pretty reasonable for what you get. It's beautifully done. Look at the grind on the blade is stunning. It's very even. The sharpening job is pretty good as well. The tip is exceptionally pointy, which I always like to see out of a knife. The CRKT Symmetry has a slightly kind of rounded off tip, or at least mine does from the factory. You can see I can do that without any issues. If I do that here, it's gonna catch on my finger. It's a very serious tip. Very nice knife. I need to get out the habit of leaving my hand here so the flipper tab hits my finger when I'm closing it. There we go. Very little pressure required to both open and close. Lovely action, lovely build quality, lovely materials. I'm very happy with this Monterey Bay Slayback. I'll be doing a review of it on in the not too distant future. Sorry, I'm expecting it so far to be very positive. Obviously, when I carry it, my opinion on that can all completely change, but I don't think that's going to be the case here. Thanks for watching. Bye.